energy, right, flows through the electromagnetic spectrum, right, in a circuit between a positive and a negative charge. Okay, so Earth has a positive and a negative charge. These are the poles of Earth, right? It has polarity, right? The magnetism is the platform for electricity, right? Is the platform for the flow of energy. Okay, so there's the Earth, right, and it has two poles. Okay, at the top, right, is the North Pole, which is the negative charge, the negative pole of energy, and at the bottom is the South Pole, which is the positive charge of energy. Okay, so there's cosmic rays that are facilitated from the solar system and from the sun, right, that smack Earth's electromagnetic field. As these particles smack Earth's electromagnetic field, right, the negative particles, right, go to the bottom of Earth, right, because the negative particles are going to be attracted to the positive pole of the Earth, which is the South Pole, and the positive poles slowly, right, because since they're positive, they don't move as fast as negative particles, which are electrons. So the protons and neutrons move more slowly to the top of the magnetic spectrum of Earth. Okay, so the positive particles at the top, the negative ones at the bottom. The negative particles are flowing down to the positive electric pole of the Earth, right? And what's happening is the positive pole is collecting those electrons, and the negative pole at the top is pulling those electrons back up, right, to create a flow of energy, which is a circuit through the planet. Okay, so for us to be able to receive energy from the planet, okay, and this is the shit that they don't tell us in the science book because they don't want us to be tapped into our spirituality on a scientific level. This is shit that the universe gave me in years of studying. Okay, so our root chakra, right, has to do with the bottom of our torso, right? When we sit down and we meditate, right, we connect our torso to the Earth, right? These electrons, mind you, are flowing from the bottom of the Earth back to the top. Okay, so we connect our torsos to the energetic point of the Earth. Our root chakra has a negative charge. Okay, so the energy from the Earth now can flow through our root chakra right to our crowns, which have a positive charge, which refacilitate the electrons from the Earth through our body, through our crowns, back to the top of the pole. Okay, this is the organic electric flow of energy, right, that the elites have tainted. I can go into how they made it inorganic as we proceed, if we get to talking about that, because that's deep too, but I want to stay on topic. So there are I believe a trillion cells in the human body. Don't quote me because I'm not sure. Each one holds about 1.5 volts voltage of electricity. When you put it all together, right, the human body hosts about 70 trillion volts of electricity. 700 trillion.
It's 78 trillion cells.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Thank you. 78 trillion cells. So when you add it together as far as voltage, then it's about 70 something. Let's just say 70 trillion volts of energy to be safe, because I think it's more than that, but I'm just gonna say that to be safe. Okay. So when you are properly aligned, right, through meditation, right, and aligning yourself with the organic flow of electricity that's facilitated from the bottom of the Earth back to the top, and it's in a continuum that never ends, right? Then you charge, right, those 70 trillion voltages of electricity, right? That's potential energy. You charge those by aligning yourself. And furthermore, right, this is the last part to it, is that, okay, that is how you energize, right? That's how you get energy, right? Well, the energy, right, has to be sparked, right? Gasoline is energy, but without any spark, gasoline is just potent energy, right? So we're potent energy, right? The energy has to be sparked. The energy is sparked not by the cosmic rays, but by the radiation that comes from the sun. So the sun, right, produces radiation, which is neutral, right, in its beginning. So it moves as photons. They don't have any rest mass, okay? So they can be perceived as neutral. They're actually not neutral, but they're perceived as neutral because they don't have a rest mass. They're moving at the speed of light. Because they're perceived as neutral, they have no obedience to the electromagnetic spectrum. So they don't bounce off the Earth. They cut straight through the Earth. They come straight to it. So what happens is that melanin, right, is it. All right, so this radiation comes as UV radiation throughout the spectrum, right? But melanin has the capacity to absorb 99.95% of the UV radiation that comes from the sun. What is it doing? It's stopping those photons, those neutral photons, right? It's bringing them resistance. When those neutral photons hit a face of resistance, then they break off into ions. They break off into energy. They break back off into positive and negative charges. The melanin absorbs these positive ions and these negative electrons and facilitate them back through the skin to the organs of the body and give the energy that's facilitated from the bottom of the earth, that spark that I'm talking about. So the radiation from the sun creates the heat on our skin that gives us the ions and the electrons to spark our energy that's inside of us. That's crazy, bro.
Wow. Peace and power. Did you guys hear that amazing message that was just conveyed to you? So y'all got to understand what's really happening at this particular time in life. Melanated people, children of the sun, we are all being sparked. We are being sparked by the actual sun. This is why grounding is so important, because when we connect to the earth, we are getting ourselves back in proper alignment. The sun is heating up. The radiation from the sun is giving that spark to our cells that's in our body. We have enough voltage inside of us to power a small city. I didn't actually play that part, but he actually said that. Make sure y'all check out the name of this channel is called Prince of Giza. I think I'm gonna leave the link in the description, but check out this video. He goes into depth about so much more, y'all, but just know that this is a fantastic time to be in because the sun is heating up. We are being supercharged. Melanated people are being charged up. So this is why we have to connect to the earth. We have to start grounding and just getting in alignment, because the ancestors are back. They charging up the melanated people. The power is being returned to us. But if you deny the truth, you gonna be out back. So yeah, y'all check out this video. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Yeah, y'all, but we got that juice. So if you're ready to level up, yeah, check out this video, y'all. I thank y'all for taking time to listen. But yeah, till the next time, I'm out. Peace.